Excuse me. Hi. Sorry to bug you. I know you're busy. Sorry.
Winter is coming. You might not have my name. You have my blood.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Stop this madness in the name of your king!
I'll kill the whole bloody lot of them until you and I are the only people left in this world.
Yo, so what is up, nerds? It's me, Captain Rahab here, and this is That Something New. Bethesda seems to have went ahead and released the Castles game. Well, I guess Elder Scrolls Shelters. Or at least that's kind of what it looks like. And I don't know. In this video, I just kind of played the very beginning of it. And as far as I can tell right now, it is a completely different game. Sort of, not really, but kind of. So there's definitely a whole lot more kind of like story elements to it, it looks like. So far, like I said, this is the beginning. It's the first episode of this little playthrough I'm trying to do. But yeah, as you can see, like there's a whole lot of like narration that you start off with. Kind of interesting. You kind of see how beginning start off with that Game of Thrones kind of intro, and that's because of this part right here. But with that, you know, and I really wanted to put an emphasis on the mom, because as you can see, after that, you get to pick pretty much who you want to rule your kingdom. And one of them, his name was like Jafar, right? And if you read the description of that character, he's 100% Joffrey. Like, that is what they based him off of. And so that's kind of what we're going to go through with. We're going to just kind of see just how bad we can make things. But that part is different than Fallout Shelter, right? It's a little bit different in that aspect. But you still have resources that you have to gather, you know, to make sure your citizens are healthy or whatnot. And another thing, though, that is like super interesting, and you'll see, is how, you know, you get choices, and there's choices you make, and, you know, eventually it looks like when you go to download the game, it looks like there's like dungeons and stuff, kind of like how you could go out to Super Duper Mart to get resources and, you know, stuff, whatever. You know, the little adventures that the overseer, you could send them on. But even before all that, the building is what's the most different. It's not an exact blueprint. So instead of just selecting a room and dropping it down, and the only options you have available is whether you have 1, 2, or 3, this one looks to be a lot more fluid, a lot more gamey, a lot more customizable. So in Fallout Shelter, no matter like what, eventually, like, there is a way to like min-max Fallout Shelter, and there probably is for castles too. But I feel like even if you have min-maxed it, by the time you get to the end, if we both min-max, like we both did the best like layout possible, like the best resource gathering things as possible, you know, had all the best things to make the game like the easiest or the best possible, right? Even if we both did that, at the end our castles would look vastly different. In Fallout Shelter, that's not entirely the case. This is kind of like how in Skyrim you could get that house DLC and build a house, but pretty much everybody's house, there's not much variety there, right? And then Fallout 4 came out and you had the entire settlement system. The way I'm seeing this is it's kind of like Fallout Shelter was the Hearthstone or whatever that house DLC was for Skyrim, and this one, Elder Scrolls Castles, is more like the settlement system from Fallout 4. If you were to compare, right, that would be probably the best comparison. And again, I've not really gotten far enough into this to know if it's a scam or not. But as of now, it does kind of still seem a little bit money grabby. If you look at what's going on with 76 as well, like they're kind of getting a little, they've been a little hungry with the money too. I think as a whole, just Microsoft is kind of going through it. But also, I guess PlayStation has to too. Have you seen that $700 price tag for PlayStation Pro? Not even a full generational advancement, just a little mid-tier upgrade. But I don't know. I just wanted to get this out real quick, and I'll have the next episode coming out here soon. This was just a little bit of a little intro into the game and to kind of check and see just how similar the two are. So with that out of the way, I'm going to be going. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
They're all gone. Bye-bye, SpaghettiOs. That's not how that goes at all. But yeah, it is bye-bye SpaghettiOs, right?
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Uh-oh, oh, fuck.